Several years ago, my dad and I began to meet every week to discuss how we as architects could use design to create a pathway for everyone to get involved in ending homelessness.
The block home is 125 square feet that includes kitchen, bath, sleeping, storage, and even a covered porch. And it goes in the backyard of residential lots in the city of Seattle.
I met Rex and his daughter Jen many years ago, and I first learned about facing homelessness. Then I learned about the Block Project. And this is something completely new in our lexicon. It brings a small, detached auxiliary dwelling unit into people's backyards, but more importantly, it brings the people together. It's not just simply a house, it is a home with support. The Block Project can be transformational.
With the Block Home and the Pacific Science Center exhibit, we're bringing tech and innovation onto the devices that you own. We're really trying to help you understand what it must be like to have and live in a block home, which is only 125 square feet.
Good afternoon, I'm Robert. Welcome to my home. I want to show you where I live.
As soon as we heard about the Block Project, we both knew we wanted to be involved.
We thought, well, here's something we can do, and it's easy, and it'll make a real difference in someone's life.
We'd been concerned about the homelessness crisis in Seattle, and this seemed like a really great opportunity for us to give something that we could give that would really make a difference in somebody's life.
Hi, I'm Bobby. I've been homeless for the last 10 years. I've been living on the street. It's been pretty rough. It's hard to, you don't know what's going to happen when you go to sleep. If sometimes you're sleeping on the street, people waking you up, telling you have to move. When I found Chief Seattle Club and Facing Homelessness, everything just worked out for me. And it was luckily I met Kim and Dan. They opened their door for me, asked me to come and live with them. I stayed in their basement until my house was open, got finished, and I moved in, and I've never been so happy since then.
Our vision is to build 150 block homes a year in Seattle and prefabricating them in a warehouse so that they're easy to construct on site in people's backyards.
This project has just begun, and over 100 families have already said yes in my backyard and volunteered to host a block home in their neighborhood.
The main reason why I got into the Block Project was what really excited me about it was, first of all, the uniqueness. They're approaching ending homelessness from a direction that no one has ever done before. And I like that because the approach that they're taking helps to build community. It helps to break down barriers or stereotypes that people who are not homeless have about homeless people. And also it helps to build bridges for future growth and development of both parties involved in the Block Project. So this is an awesome step in the right direction, using community capital to end a very serious problem.
What I love about the Block Project is that it's 100% community-based. It gives us all the opportunity to create stronger and tighter connections in our community.
The Block Project is about supporting each other. It's about mutual connection. It's about showing each other love and support. And that is how we heal, and that is how we grow. And that is why I love and support the Block Project.
Did you know that nearly 12,000 people are experiencing homelessness in King County today? And nearly half of those are living without any shelter at all, on the street, in a car, or another place that nobody should be having to sleep at night.
So the Block Project, to me, hits home because of the fact that it's helping someone who's a mother, a father, a husband, a wife, a kid, a sister, a brother, cousin even, get off the streets, get off being cold, being hungry, but actually back on their feet. Helps them being able to survive.
Community is what glues us together. It's what brings us together with our hearts. And this is what the Block Project is able to do, is to bring people into backyards, into people's homes, and into a community where they can feel that warmth and know that we can help each other make progress.
We were so excited to work with the Block Project because we feel so aligned in that way, that we aren't just looking at getting one less homeless person or one slightly more sustainable house. We're actually looking at building a model for a compassionate world and a compassionate planet and ending homelessness that way.
Community means all of us, that there is no us and them. And that's why we believe the Block Project is going to make such a big difference in breaking down the negative stereotype of homelessness.
If you want to find out how to help, please come talk to me, Binay, at Facing Homelessness, or visit us at the Block Project website.
Our whole philosophy is just say hello. Just say hello. When you see a neighbor who's sleeping on the streets, who's flying a sign in your neighborhood, just stop and say something kind to them. Give them a genuine compliment and challenge yourself to come just a little bit closer. There's nothing to be afraid of. These are neighbors, and we all live better when we feel loved.